Well, this'll be fun.
All men are the same, except for their belief in their own selves, regardless of what others may think of them. We are all human beings with insecurities. It would be only normal to be preoccupied with oneself and try to improve flaws and dull edges. Inherently, we are meant to function so, to care for ourselves. Thus, we have an inbuilt survival mechanism, albeit an egoistical one. When you look around, don't sink into yourself and your inner doubts. Switch to a conscious and rational, observant mode. If your eyes do what your eyes should be doing, which is to look outwardly and perceive details, you will actually notice how everybody is just like yourself, shrunk inwardly and anxiously maneuvering life. All men are the same. If we are all practically the same, then what separates the greats from the rest? Belief in oneself. And belief despite all else, despite the opinion of others. Now this doesn't mean that people and society are always wrong. Norms and practices permit certain things because it allows a peaceful life together. Friends and family call you out when you're sloppy, lazy, or untruthful. You might be in the wrong here. You might still be hiding in your own mind, thinking you are looking outwardly and doing things despite other people's words. Sloth is not belief in yourself, neither is deceitfulness. It is once again an anxious lie, an untruth to cover insecurities. Here's the trick. Firstly, you need to believe in yourself enough to start observing the world's mistakes and not constantly your own. Believe in your observant power. Anyone can and should orient their gaze outwardly so that a learning process can commence. What is the other doing wrongly that I can avoid? What do they say that is captivating their listeners? What did someone do in order to get so strong? These lessons go unnoticed if you don't pay attention, not to yourself, but to the world. Secondly, all humans are dependent on others, but only those that are well informed and experienced can truly believe in themselves. Believe in your knowledge of the world. You have observed it and still observe it. And trust me, not enough people perceive. You will be a leading force and ahead of the curve. You have seen a particular behavior before, so much that you know where the next actions of a person would head. It is repetition of human behavior that you have internalized. Your perception and reaction is fast. Everything repeats itself. Someone isn't included in a conversation and they are too shy to do that themselves. They sink into shyness and feeling of low self-worth. Someone shows off the whole time by reciting learned stuff and displaying objects. They haven't been paid attention enough, and insecurity has a hold on them. Once, after years of visual recognition and repetition, you are confident in your ability and rarely lose yourself in your own thoughts, then you may even start questioning the wisdom of others and society. So it all comes together in the end. All men are the same, meaning we are all anxious observers of purely ourselves. Except for their belief in their own selves, which is the power to have faith in your capacity to perceive outwardly and notice good and bad. And lastly, regardless of what others may think of them, the last step to being sufficiently perspicacious in starting disbelieving the world and its lacking knowledge as a consequence of disbelief and metaphorical blindness. Do not believe your own lies of adequate wisdom. Believe society, but often with skepticism. Most of all, believe in your own eyes. Push away egoistical anxiousness. Develop your knowledge. then see how you have risen above all disbelief, be it your own or otherwise. Thank you for watching.